The Marvel Cinematic Universe is no stranger to villains' feats of strength. From shattering planets to flipping tanks, these villains have blown our minds with their incredible displays of power. But who reigns supreme in the realm of raw physical might? In this epic countdown, we'll talk about the top 10 strongest villains in the MCU. Get ready for earth-shattering punches, jaw-dropping feats, and maybe even a few surprising contenders. Also, kindly subscribe for more MCU content. So grab your mightiest hammer or popcorn bucket and prepare to be amazed as we answer the age-old question: who is the strongest villain in the MCU? Number 10, the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes.
But I knew him.
Don't underestimate the metal arm. Bucky, also called the Winter Soldier, brainwashed into a lethal assassin, possessed superhuman strength, agility, and a tactical mind honed by Hydra. Unlike most super soldiers, Bucky doesn't rely on brute force. His fighting style is a lethal blend of Sistema, a Russian martial art focused on flow and redirection, and Muay Thai for powerful strikes. But the true star of the show is his cybernetic arm. It grants enhanced strength, precision, and even integrates hidden blades. Imagine deflecting blows with lightning-fast parries, disarming enemies with a flick of the wrist, or delivering bone-crunching strikes with mechanical efficiency. He's not just a fighter, he's a weaponized dance machine. Though redeemed, his dark past and fighting skills earn him a spot on this list. Number 9, Abomination, Emil Blonsky. Next on the list, Blonsky, an occurrence of super soldier serum gone wrong, which transformed him into a monstrous behemoth. Abomination boasted immense strength, regenerative abilities, and a primal rage that nearly matched the Hulk's. Imagine the Hulk, but with reptilian features, razor-sharp claws, and a spine protruding like a jagged crown. That's Abomination, a behemoth fueled by gamma radiation and rage. His strength surpasses even the Hulk in his base form, shattering concrete with ease and tossing tanks like toys. Remember his fight against the Hulk in Harlem? Each blow sent shockwaves through the city, buildings crumbling under their clash. Number 8, Hela, Goddess of Death, Asgard's demise.
Darling, you have no idea what's possible.
Talk about a family reunion gone wrong. Hela, wielding the power of Asgard itself, possessed godly strength, necromancy, and the ability to control Asgardian weaponry. Even Thor, the god of thunder, barely survived their clash. Hela isn't just a warrior, she's the Asgardian goddess of death. Imagine her commanding the fallen Einherjar, their spectral forms rising at her bidding, boosting her ranks with an army of the undead. This necromancy isn't just spooky, it's a terrifying display of power, showcasing her dominion over life and death. Hela isn't just a power-hungry villain, she's a force of nature, a personification of Asgard's hidden brutality. Her presence exposes the hypocrisy and challenges Thor's understanding of himself and his world. While her methods are undoubtedly destructive, her arrival forces a reckoning, paving the way for a new, hopefully less bloodthirsty Asgard. Number 7, Ego, the Living Planet, Celestial Being. Number 7 on the list is this celestial masquerading as a charming planet, whose dark secret, he consumed worlds to expand his mass.
In my existence, I am truly not alone!
Ego wasn't just a planet, he was a master manipulator, weaving elaborate deceptions with charm and charisma. Imagine him, shifting into the perfect form for each encounter, a charming adventurer for Meredith Quill, a nurturing father figure for Peter. He exploited their desires and vulnerabilities, leaving them believing in a benevolent being instead of a planet consuming worlds. Remember Peter's awe at Ego's seedlings? It wasn't just naivete, it was Ego's masterful illusion, playing on Peter's longing for connection. If you like what you're seeing, kindly like and hit the subscribe button. Number 6, Gore, the God Butcher, Celestial Slayer.
All gods will die.
Next in line is a villain driven by the loss of his daughter and fueled by an ancient weapon. Gore butchered gods across galaxies. His necro sword drained godly power, making him a formidable foe, even for Thor and his allies. The All-Black wasn't just a sword, it was a conduit for Gore's rage. Imagine it, a swirling mass of darkness, fueled by the life force of gods it devoured. Each slain deity empowered the blade, granting Gore god-killing abilities and immortality. Picture scenes of celestial battles, gods screaming as their power fuels the weapon, galaxies trembling under Gore's wrath. His journey wasn't just about vengeance, it became a crusade, fueled by a twisted sense of justice, leaving a trail of divine corpses across the cosmos. Is it time for the top 5? Yep. And in the 5th position, we have the iconic god of mischief. Number 5, Loki.
Not until I make him kill you. Slowly. Intimately.
Loki has loomed large over the MCU for just about its entire existence. Considered one of the best villains in the franchise, Loki first battled his brother Thor for control of Asgard before teaming up with Thanos to get the Tesseract for him. The Avengers would defeat the God of Mischief, and his next few appearances would be less villainous, seeing him team with his brother on several occasions. He was able to take over Asgard for a time by posing as Odin before being killed by Thanos. Loki's magic and fighting prowess made him a dangerous threat to the heroes when he wanted to be, and also allowed him to be a great help when he was feeling more altruistic. Number 4, Thanos, the Mad Titan.
I know what I must do. I will shred this universe down to its last atom.
The infamous finger snap needs no introduction. Thanos, fueled by a twisted sense of balance, wielded the Infinity Gauntlet, possessing near omnipotence. He erased half of all life with a snap, a feat showcasing his power over reality itself. Thanos wasn't just a villain who craved power for personal gain. He was driven by a twisted interpretation of balance. Witnessing his home planet Titan consumed by overpopulation, Thanos devised a horrific solution, eliminating half of all life in the universe to ensure its survival. His logic may be cold, but it stemmed from a genuine, albeit warped, desire to prevent universal suffering. Imagine him, gazing upon a dying Titan, his eyes filled with a chilling conviction, determined to spare others the same fate. Number 3, Kang the Conqueror.
You're an Avenger. Have I killed you before?
Occupying the number 3 position is the one and only He Who Remains, He Who Conquers. Kang, a master of time travel and technology from alternate timelines, possesses vast knowledge and the ability to manipulate the very fabric of time. His control over countless timelines makes him a threat unlike any other. Kang isn't just a villain, he's a paradox, a being existing across timelines, manipulating the very fabric of time for his own purposes. Imagine him, not as a singular entity, but as a tapestry woven from countless variants, each a conqueror from a different timeline, vying for dominance. His understanding of time transcends linear thinking, making him an enigma even to those who grasp its basic concepts. Number 2, Dormammu, the interdimensional being.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Imagine a dimension not bound by Earth's physical laws. Enter the Dark Dimension, Dormammu's domain. Forget starry skies and solid ground. Picture swirling nebulas of fire and ever-shifting landscapes, defying logic and perception. Time flows differently here, stretching and contracting at Dormammu's whim, making escape from his grasp seem impossible. It's a realm of chaos and paradox, reflecting the entity who rules it. Within his own domain, Dormammu is nigh omnipotent. Imagine him, a colossal being composed of living flame, able to reshape the very fabric of the Dark Dimension to his will. He conjures fiery constructs, manipulates gravity, and warps the environment around him, his power fueled by the dimension itself. Even the laws of physics bend to his will, making him an almost unstoppable force within his own realm. Number 1, the Scarlet Witch. At the top of the pyramid is the strongest villain in the MCU.
You took everything from me.
The Scarlet Witch, also known as Wanda. As a Nexus being, Wanda's powers transcend imagination. Imagine her dream walking through alternate realities, manipulating timelines without a thought, her consciousness a bridge between infinite possibilities. She can rewrite destinies, resurrect the dead, or even unravel the very fabric of existence. Her potential is limitless, making her a force to be reckoned with in any reality she touches. Wanda Maximoff's journey is one of immense potential and tragic choices. Witnessing her loved ones lost, driven by grief and manipulated by dark forces, she delves into the forbidden knowledge of the Darkhold. This tome amplifies her chaos magic, unlocking abilities far beyond her previous limits. She is no longer just the Scarlet Witch. She is a Nexus being, a conduit between realities, her actions rippling across the multiverse. And there you have it, Marvel fans, the definitive list of the top 10 strongest villains in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. From the power-hungry Thanos to the cunning Hela, these villains have left an indelible mark on the MCU. But we want to hear from you. Who do you think deserves the top spot? And is there a villain we might have missed? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Now before you go, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on all things Marvel. But here's a little challenge for you. In the comments, type A if you agree with our list, or B if you think there's a different villain who should have claimed the top spot. We can't wait to see your responses. Thanks for tuning in, true believers, and until next time, stay marvelous.